Outback Opal Hunters finds $200,000 worth of opal in a single haul. Imagine unearthing a fortune from the depths of the earth. In this episode of Outback Opal Hunters, watch as the tenacious Cheals dig through adversity to strike a once-in-a-lifetime find. With $200,000 worth of dazzling opals in a single haul, their dreams turn into reality. Don't miss this riveting treasure hunt. In an area rich with opals, the Cheals, a group of dedicated miners, were fervently digging through the last patch of earth in their present mining claim. The team was keenly aware that this particular piece of ground represented the end of an era for them at this location. They had exhausted the resources within their current claim and realized the necessity to find a new site for their opal mining endeavors. The prospect of relocation loomed over them, adding a sense of urgency and anticipation to their digging. The Cheals were simultaneously gripped by the hope of uncovering a valuable find before their time ran out and the pragmatic reality that they would soon need to embark on the challenging process of identifying and securing a new claim elsewhere. Their resolve and commitment to make the most of the present location underpinned their final efforts at the current site. As the Cheals embarked on their mining season, they were beleaguered by an array of challenges that severely impeded their progress. The ghost of the previous season haunted them, where they had to face a series of misfortunes, rendering it disastrous. Their resolve to turn things around was tested by an onslaught of record-breaking floods, which not only rendered the terrain treacherous but also posed a serious threat to their mining operations. The downpours messed up their schedules and made it extremely challenging for them to get to the construction site and do their work there. In addition to all of their other problems, the machinery that was essential to the operation of their mine started to break down. Because repairing or replacing parts in such a remote area was not an easy task, the mechanical failures led to frustrating delays. In their search for opals, the Cheals were forced to contend with both nature and technology, which brought on a sense of hopelessness and added pressure to what was already a high-stakes endeavor. The Cheals made one last risky move at their current mining site by deciding to target a geological formation known as a superpillar, which was rumored to be abundant in opals. The move was considered to be particularly daring. This superpillar, which played an important role in the mine's support structure, was loaded with material that contained opal. The possibility of making a significant discovery invigorated the Cheals, even though they were keenly aware of the enormous risks that were involved. Because of the structural instability of the superpillar, there was a risk to people's lives, and its fall could have catastrophic consequences. The ground around the structure was shifting, which indicated that its downfall was drawing near. However, the Cheals were motivated to continue their search by the promise of unearthing priceless opals. They planned their strategy in great detail, keeping in mind that careful execution and taking appropriate precautions were of the utmost importance. As they prepared to embark on this high-stakes endeavor, the atmosphere was thick with tension because they were aware that the potential rewards could be monumental, but so could the potential risks. In their pursuit of buried wealth, their doggedness served as an illuminating example of the indomitable spirit of the miner. The Cheals were able to haul out an incredible 20 tons of dirt from the mine, which was thought to contain opals as a result of their immense effort and determination. After that, an agitator, a specialized piece of machinery, received this enormous haul in utmost care as it was being transported there. The agitator was an essential component of the mining process because it was in this component that the material that was mined would be subjected to a stringent cleaning procedure. While the soil was being agitated in the agitator, water was used to remove the sandstone and clay that had encased any potential opals. This was done while the soil was being churned and tumbled. The Cheals held their breath as they anxiously watched the churning mixture as it slowly began to reveal the thing that they had been looking for with utmost diligence. As the sandstone and clay were removed, the prospect of brilliant opals emerging from the unprocessed earth became closer to becoming a reality. This decisive moment was the culmination of their hard work, and it represented the hope that their efforts would yield the treasures that they had been seeking. The Cheals' morale immediately began to deteriorate as soon as they began to investigate the material that had been removed from the mine. They had initially thought that the rocks contained opals, but it turned out they were wrong. The preliminary findings were discouraging, which cast a cloud of uncertainty over the entire endeavor. In spite of this, the Cheals did not give up and continued the washing process in the agitator for the full 24 hours. They are not the type of people to be easily persuaded. Something extraordinary transpired as the hours passed by the clock. Opals that had been concealed at the beginning of the washing process started to become visible as it continued. The mood of the team underwent a sea change, going from the lowest depths of despondency to the highest levels of elation in the span of a few short minutes. The determination to keep going in spite of the initial setback paid off in the most spectacular way. Perseverance and dedication paid off. The Cheals suddenly found themselves staring at a treasure that they had searched for with such fervor for so long. This stroke of good luck was not only a financial gain, but also a moment of triumph that validated their unyielding determination. The Cheals' unyielding perseverance paid off, and they unearthed an incredible 120 stones that weighed approximately 600 grams collectively. This achievement can only be described as a miner's dream come true, and it was brought about by the fact that the Cheals never gave up. There were some breathtaking crystal opals included in this treasure trove. These opals stood out from the crowd because of the hypnotizing complete color spectrum that they displayed. These opals glowed with a kaleidoscope of colors, inspiring awe in the Cheals and standing as the pinnacle of the Cheals' ambitions as miners. The Cheals were seasoned miners, so they had an excellent understanding of the value that these exceptional opals could command on the market. They determined the value of the stones to be somewhere in the neighborhood of $200,000 after considering their dimensions, qualities, and levels of rarity. This was a monumental find for the Cheals, not only in terms of financial gain, but also as a testament to the fruitfulness of determination and the fulfillment of the age-old allure of unearthing nature's hidden gems. For the Cheals, the finding of the opals was the realization of a dream that had been cultivated for a very long time through hours of toil and unwavering dedication. It was a moment that went beyond the acquisition of material gain because it represented the triumph of their collective will and determination. All the members of the Cheals could feel the joy spread throughout the room as they celebrated not only the conclusion of a successful season, but also a defining moment in their own lives. This was a chapter that would be told to future generations with great honor and a sense of accomplishment. Their year, which included more than its fair share of difficulties and challenges, came to a glorious end on a note of triumph. The Cheals racked up an impressive total of $327,000 in earnings throughout the course of the season. But even more important than the monetary success was the richness of the experience, the bonds that were forged through the shared struggles, and the gratification of dreams that were realized, all of which contributed to the fact this moment was priceless for the Cheals. And that's pretty much it for this video. Subscribe for more videos like this.